Hey boys and girls, welcome back to the Sandman, and in the last episode we actually finished off the bonus scenario with the Sandman himself, and we actually found out why he started everything in the first place, and we also found out another ending to him. So if he were to actually knock out Sophie in the end, we actually got a small bit of dialogue on him feeling bad about taking down Sophie and kind of figuring out that maybe the eternal sleeping sand was actually a bad idea. Because now, at the end of his story, if he were to knock down Sophie, he knows that some people might be stuck in eternal nightmares, and he's really sad about that, and he ends up crying himself to sleep, and actually sorry about even starting this entirely. But we also got a little bit of dialogue for what happens in the good ending for Sophie if he were to be put to sleep by Sophie. So we also got that in as well. And we found out that he doesn't have to worry about being an insomniac anymore because now he has another passion that takes more of a reason in his mind than to fall asleep. Although he probably should just pause time and get some sleep every now and again. Kind of like how Sophie does in that ending to begin with, because that's the whole reason why he even gets any sleep in the first place, was because Sophie ended up falling asleep, and then the Sandman woke up, and then had all that go on and everything. But with that, we're actually going to be starting on the 3 final endings that I haven't done yet. So this one's going to be taking place with us actually taking the crystal back, or the jewel, the pink jewel back from the unicorn. So we're going to start on probably the one where we kill the Sandman first. So with that, let's continue, because there's actually a little bit of dialogue before the final fight, so I want to at least start off with that. So it looks like a diary. So we're going to read through the diary again, although it's going to be the exact same stuff. It's just we're going to start with this. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy I can't stand it. How many centuries have I gone without sleep? Before, when the world was flat, when night fell at one time, I could just work at night and sleep during the day. I was so pleased with my job then, but now the world is round, and night is everywhere. Whenever it is day, it's always night on the opposite side. For a world where night is always falling, I could not sleep. For if I sleep, then the humans will be sleepless. I feel blessed when I can watch humans in peaceful sleep, when I can no longer properly enjoy it. If only I could have even a wink of sleep, such a happy sleep myself. I've had enough. I've become so tired. I'm so sleepy I can't help it. I created a machine to stop time. I'll stop time in the human world, and put them all to sleep. Forever, yes, but only for a little while. Only for a little while. I completed the eternal sleeping sand. I stopped time and sprinkled it on the human world. Most humans fell asleep, but it seems not all those with unease, anger, or sorrow. How sad to be unable to sleep. I will create a lullaby for their sake, for the eternal sleep they deserve. I'll clear up the grief. Humans have the right to be happy as they sleep. True. But how about you, Mr. Sandman? That meddling, idiotic unicorn has brought a visitor to this world. Sophie Grundler, the girl with a smile like a goddess of the sun. She, too, is one of the sleepless humans. Even my creation lullaby was ineffective. I must send her to a sweet dreamland soon. That is my mission. And apparently, if you actually take the jewel, you actually have a different ending for this, which I didn't know before. Sandman. And there's the lullaby. Made it here, huh, Sophie? And this time, Lullaby's actually in David's form. He was in the Lullaby form before, or the non-David form. Lullaby, so Sandman was troubled and sleepless too. That's right. He's so serious. Doesn't know how to take a break. That's what led us to this current situation. And this is where we get something different. This is so selfish. There's so many people suffering and sleepless. Why does he have to... just because he can't put up with it? When I endured so much, too, to the point of sleeplessness, that stupid Sandman. You should tell it to him. Not me. Maybe I will. I'm going to stop him for sure. There's no way I'm letting everyone be put to sleep forever because of Sandman's selfishness.
Do as you wish.
Where is he?
I saw him walking down the long corridor earlier. Take a look.
Will do. I'll be seeing you later, Lullaby, also known as David. But as you can notice, I'm actually, at an hour and 17 minutes. I actually had to redo the game again, because I saved over my save data when I gave the unicorn the jewel. And I didn't get anything back from that, because I had to go all the way back through the game. Which isn't a problem, because honestly, it could be worse, honestly. So, let's go over to the letter, and let's read it. A letter. I can read this without the glasses. It's just plain English. Pretty sure this is going to be the same too, I think. To my dear Miss Grunler, I presume you are well. While we have passed each other many a time, unfortunately it would appear we have been unable to understand each other. I have prepared a special sleeping sand for you. Surely with this sand, even you will be able to slumber. I shall be waiting at the top of the castle. I hope you will not run away. The stairs are very old and full of holes, so please take care not to hurt yourself, my dear. The Sandman. Still means to put me to sleep, huh? Fine, I'm going to stop you. She's a lot less, resentful to the Sandman. Before, she was more sorrowful for the Sandman, knowing that he was stuck being awake for, like, centuries. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the jewel that we have that's forcing us to be like this. I don't know why us having the jewel makes us act like this, but it's very strange, I'm gonna be honest. Got the Sandman's letter. Well, now that we have the Sandman's letter, let's make our way up to the very top of the roof. Oh, you can actually fall in the hole. I wasn't actually sure about that one, but apparently you can. Huh. Good thing I actually dodged that the first time. I didn't actually think I had to actually worry about that. Oops. Well, now I know about that, but oops, I didn't even mean to do that at all, I'll be honest. At least I know about it. I shouldn't have to do much of a cut here, because, honestly, I just have to spam the A button and we're pretty much done here. There we go. Okay, now we actually can make our way through here, and this time I'm going to save just because I don't need that happening again, honestly. Okay, let's be a little bit more careful with the stairs here, because I actually didn't know if you can actually fully fall through those or not. But good thing he lets you know about that, let's be honest. And here he is. And honestly, now that I think about it, let's do both the endings where you put him to sleep first, because the only one that we've done is the one where you put him to sleep when you give the jewel to the unicorn, so we're gonna do the one where we put him to sleep first, and then all the second ones will all be the ones where you actually kill him, so let's do this. Sandman. What is it, Mr. Sandman? And I'm sorry that Sophie's gonna start yelling at you. It was hard not being able to sleep right, I understand. I've been suffering the same way. Really, I'd want to be put to sleep too. I have wondered how good it would be to forget all the bad things in sleep. But I don't want to sleep forever. That's just too selfish. I can't let you do this anymore. I'm sorry, Mr. Sandman, but we're fighting down one-on-one. I still can't sleep, Sandman. Not until I stop you for good. Okay, well, let's do one final save, and let's do this. So now it's going to be a lot easier to do these. Ow. Actually, at this rate, Mr. Sandman's going to beat me. Oh, never mind. We got him. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can actually just spam the A button here. And there we go. Down goes the Sandman, a lot easier than before. Okay, now we just use the sleeping sand, and down goes the Sandman. I'll see you later, buddy. Take a good old rest. And now we get to figure out what happens when you actually have the jewel. Apparently all the endings actually have a lot of dialogue to them, so it makes sense why this was actually its own episode, because I don't think this would have fit in the very first one we did for the very end of the game, I'll be honest. So it was good that we waited till after we did the bonus scenario to do all these, because I'm pretty sure it's going to have a lot more dialogue to it. Sophie. Hey, Lullaby. Still David, I see.
You put the Sandman to sleep.
Yes, I have. That was the whole point of making the sleeping sand in the first place. I couldn't kill him. He put up with so much for humans. He just wanted to sleep.
But now what, Sophie? Who knows how long he'll sleep for? He's been awake for centuries.
True.
Will you go back to your world, Sophie?
Well, do you feel like doing that? No, nothing would change if I went back. It'd just be agonizing every night again. I don't want to go back there. Dad and Anne and Regan, I hate them. You hate your dad. The poor man did everything for you. I never want to see them again.
So then what do you want?
I'm guessing we're staying here then. I'll stay here. I'll be with you forever.
I'm not David, you know.
I don't care, because even if I do go back, David... Yeah, he's with his wife, so yeah, honestly, it wouldn't be a good thing.
You won't be able to remain human if you live here. Are you okay with that too?
I think. I don't even want to be human. Oh, okay. Well, Sophie doesn't care.
Poor things. You hate humans now, huh? I'm sure Sandman would be sad to hear it.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Don't cry now, Sophie. I'll let you live here. You'll die soon, but might be better than putting up with things.
Die? Wait a minute. Why would I die if I turn into... What, would I be a fairy, though, if I die here? You'll stay with me, right? I'm pretty sure he will.
I can't go away. I will if you fall asleep, but you can't do that.
True. It's sad it has to end this way, but if you wish it... Oh wait, this is him.
It's sad it has to end this way, but if you wish it, I have to grant it.
Okay. Well, here goes.
Goodbye, Sophie.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wait, I'm so confused. Why is it a goodbye? Because I wouldn't think Sophie would die immediately. But... Oh, there's a unicorn.
God, wait up, you tricksy horse. Sheesh, pipe down. I was just getting into my song. What are you up to now? That horse filled my bed with terror rabbit droppings. It reeks to high heaven. Call that prankster.
Yikes, stinky. Stay away. I don't want to be that smell on me. He does like terror rabbit stew, doesn't he, though? It's honestly, in a way, it was a good thing, but honestly, it's poop scat. Nothing you want in your bed, honestly.
Alright, Toothy stopped chasing. The look on his face. Think I'll just call him Poop Fairy now.
That's kinda rude.
Hey, it's Lullaby. What you doing out here?
What are you doing, Lullaby? What are you doing, indeed?
Hey, Unicorn. I'm to your old pranks. Well, you know. How else should I spend my time? All the humans are asleep, so no real work. Alright, time to prank Sandman. He seems pretty bored lately, too. Bet he's, not ready. Think you should give up on that. It's not easy to get on inside. Say what? I'm going all the way into that weirdo's house today. See you later, you Lullaby.
Well, looks like they're having fun. Fairies always seem to find enjoyment. I guess so. Well, what about it, Lullaby? Don't you think so, too?
Sophie.
Oh, are we one of these little wisp guys? Oh, so now we're gonna be one of these forever now. Oh, so that's what those things are. So they're dead humans that ended up becoming those little wisps. I was wondering what those were. Invisible Sweetheart. Well, that's the first one. So, I'll be seeing you very shortly. I gotta do all this fighting again, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. So, it's better off that I just skip to there, so I'll be right back, and we'll be doing the one where you actually kill the Sandman. Because I do kind of wonder what that would be, honestly, so BRB. And down goes the Sandman. And this time, For good. I'm actually sorry, little buddy. I wouldn't normally do this, but this is for the ending, so there's no other way to do it. Sandman. I'm sorry, little buddy. I know you were actually a good guy to begin with, and you were just ill-informed on everything that Sophie was doing, because you didn't even understand her, so you didn't even know she was scared of you until, like, pretty much the end of the game, so I'm sorry, little bud, but we gotta do it.
Sophie.
Hey, Lullaby. The Sandman is dead.
You killed the Sandman.
Yes, we did. It was the only way, I mean. No, it wasn't.
Fairies die all the time. Every time a kid says fairies don't exist, another fairy dies.
I guess that's true. I have to go back. Are you sure? Lullaby, take me back to my world. You sure you want to do that?
Goodbye, Sophie.
Goodbye, Lullaby.
We'll never meet again.
Yep, because I killed your master. And that's entirely not what you wanted. And I'm 100% for that one. Because although you're supposed to do what we say, you still had to do everything the Sandman said. So, I'm sorry about killing your master, buddy. Am I back? Yes, we are, but we didn't change anything, so yeah, time's still frozen, because Sandman's the only one that knows how to do that, I'm pretty sure. Hey, wake up! Wake up, listen to me! Hey, I don't think we're waking anybody up, Sophie. This is kind of our fault, because we could have at least tried to figure out what the machine was first before asking to go home. Wake up, wake up! Why won't anyone wake up? Come on already! I don't think we're waking up anybody. And there he is, David. David, please wake up. Wake up. Nobody's waking up. I'm the only one. I don't want this. Well, you told David that you wanted to go, or Lullaby that you wanted to go back, so there's no way to wake anybody up. No one wakes up. The night never ends. That is very much true. I can't sleep. I'm the only one in the world awake. Well, we're back home, hiding under the covers, in the never-ending nightmare. And this is indeed a bad ending. Now, I remember the fear of the night I felt when I was little. Why are you scared? The fear that makes me paranoid, makes me think there's something under the bed or in my closet. The closet, you say? That's just right behind me, not terrifying at all. Ooh, there's something in my closet for real this time. Hey, buddy! Whatever you are, please don't kill me. I shut my eyes and tried to sleep, but I can't. I feel something moving in the darkness. So I have to keep one eye open. What's in the darkness, you say? Is someone there? Please, nothing jump out, please. I'll do anything to not get jumped out, honestly. Okay, bad ending 2. Sleep with one eye open. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that the thing inside the closet was the same thing that was inside the closet when we were actually in the Sandman's lair. So, I'm pretty sure that is indeed the boogeyman, because I'm pretty sure that is the boogeyman based on the small picture that they have for the next game, that you can see just by going to the store page. You can literally see he has a big long claw like Freddy Krueger. So I'm pretty sure that is him. So that was a nice little Easter egg for him. But now you guys are going to be seeing the ending that we did in the 5th episode. So I'll be right back after the 5th episode's ending, and we'll be doing the final one, which is us killing the Sandman. So by the time you see me next, we will be killing off the Sandman. So BRB. And down goes the Sandman. For the final time this game. I'm sorry, buddy, but this time we actually don't have the gems, so we're going to be getting a completely different ending now. So, what happens now? Sandman? Oh, she didn't understand that this would kill him. Oh, oops.
Sophie,
Well, I knew it was gonna happen, but Sophie didn't.
You killed the Sandman.
Yes, we did. But I don't think Sophie knew that was gonna happen. I killed him. I killed the Sandman. I killed a fairy. Yeah, you did. Why did this happen? What should I have done? Well, you had the sleeping sand, but you didn't try it. That's the difference. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Sandman. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't want to kill you either. To be completely honest, I actually really liked this character. And it grew on me that we were the Sandman in the last one, to the point where he felt like an actual main character, just like Sophie did. And it's actually really heartbreaking killing him after the game, after we played through the bonus scenarios, to be completely honest. No, that's not it. What's not it? It's Sandman's fault, because he put humans to sleep forever, because he was so selfish. That's not how you felt like it before when you ran through the diary the first time, when we did the 5th episode. So I haven't done anything. I've done nothing wrong. Are you sure about that? It's always been like that. I do nothing wrong, but put up with so much. That's what irritates me, makes me sleepless. Yes, it's all their fault. Nope, not their fault.
Will you go back to your world, Sophie?
I'm not sure, honestly. Lullaby, you grant my wishes, right? That's indeed the truth.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do we want? Don't you know? What is it? Can we wish the Sandman back? Sing me a lullaby now, like you sang in the human world. Oh, a lullaby. Okay. Yeah, do me a lullaby, please, buddy. So what's our lullaby gonna be? So whatever this is, it's gonna put us to sleep. The Tooth Fairy's mad. You stop- Oh wait, this lullaby.
The Tooth Fairy's mad. You've stopped up work, he says.
Just ignore that washed up fairy. Wait, is this not Sophie? What is that thing? I'm gonna maybe say it's maybe Sophie. Do you want to see this view too? It's really quite beautiful. All those selfish fools sleeping with such idiotic faces. They'll never wake again. Up for all eternity. That's not a good thing, but... Huh. Looks like Sophie turned evil. Why, though? It feels truly wonderful. Watching them makes my heart bound. Lullaby, the songs you sang wouldn't put me to sleep to take revenge. I had to do it myself. Yes, this revenge. Revenge on those who took sleep from me. It's not their fault, I'm pretty sure, but okay. Why haven't you vanished, Lullaby? The Sandman's gone.
I can't disappear until you sleep.
Fool, I'll never sleep, and the night will never end. You granted my wishes, yes. I won't sleep anymore. The dawn will never come. Oh. Yeah. Sophie just straight up turned evil. For just like that. For no reason, just like that, and turned evil. I'm guessing it's the jewel's fault? Because the last time the Sandman had it, but... The Sandman still has it, but Sophie never got it back. Because I'm pretty sure the Sandman was eventually gonna give the crystal back. Like, the story said, when we played through Sophie's story, or the Sandman story, Sophie would eventually get it later in life when she actually needs it. So Sophie's grown up and doesn't have the jewel, so she's still missing a piece of her soul, is basically what I'm getting from this. No one will ever get in my way. I'll live forever in this world of night. But it's actually a good thing, though. In a place of that imbecile Sandman, whose love of humans killed him. Honestly, I think that's the worst ending you could probably get. Because in all the other endings, Sophie doesn't end up being an evil person. Queen of the Night. Also known as the Nightmare Princess, or Queen, or whatever you want to call her. But let's check out this diary real quick. It looks like a diary. I actually kind of guessed that was a diary, but Works for me. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I can't stand it. How many centuries have I gone without sleep? Before, when the world was flat, when night fell at one time, I could just work at night and sleep during the day. I was so pleased with my job then. But now the world is round, and night is everywhere. Whenever it's day, it's always night, on the opposite side. For a world where night is always falling, I cannot sleep. For if I sleep, then the humans will be sleepless. If I feel blessed when I can watch humans in peaceful sleep, but I can no longer properly enjoy it. If only I could have even a wink of such happy sleep myself. I've had enough. I've become so tired. I'm so sleepy I can't handle it. I created a machine to stop time. I'll stop time in the human world and put them all to sleep. Forever, yes. But only for a little while. Only for a little while. Forever's not a little while, buddy. I completed the internal sleeping sand. I stopped time and sprinkled it on the human world. Most humans fell asleep, but it seems not all those were with unease, anger, and sorrow. How sad to be unable to sleep. I will create a lullaby for their sake. For the eternal sleep they deserve, I'll clear up their grief. Humans have the right to be happy as they sleep. Honestly true. That meddling idiotic unicorn has brought a visitor to this world, Sophie Grundler, the girl with a smile like a goddess of the sun. She too is one of the sleepless humans. Even my creation lullaby was ineffective. I must send her to sweet dreamland soon. That is my mission. Okay. Sandman. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's lullaby. Made it here, huh, Sophie? Oh, so that's his normal form. So he's like a ghost kind of thing. Is that you, Lullaby? What happened to?
No need to be in that form anymore. Course I'm just a lullaby, so I don't have any form.
Oh, I guess true. But he's taking some sort of form, though. A more kind of like physical form than a, dust-like form like the dust that we see.
It seems like something happened with you, Sophie. You were glaring at me before, but now you have a much kinder look.
Well, because you look like David. I guess.
Do you not hate me now?
I don't think she really did. I think she was just mad that David was with somebody. No, I don't.
What about David?
How should I know? Lullaby, so the Sandman was troubled and sleepless too.
That's right. He's so serious. Doesn't know how to take a break. That's what led us to our current situation.
So what do we do then? We can help him sleep maybe with the Sandman's little powder. Maybe that's what we can do. I feel so bad for him. How hard must that be? Sleepless for centuries before because of humans. Fairies are hard workers, so the Sandman could never sleep. He had to stay up and keep working. It definitely seems that way. I kind of feel bad for him in a way. So, see like what I was saying? I didn't feel like he was an actual villain. He's the antagonist, obviously, but he's definitely not no villain. Because he's never killed us, obviously. So, I don't think he's actually a bad guy. Lullaby, what do you think I should do?
That's up to you, Sophie.
No, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't want to sleep forever, but if I stop him, Sandman can't sleep. He'll still be suffering. We can always help him out. If Sophie doesn't leave here, we could help Sandman during the night or the day, so then he has a partner. And honestly, it sounds like Sophie doesn't really need to go back home, but she might miss her father, though. That's the only thing. And then the father's gonna wonder where she went. So, honestly, that doesn't work either. Honestly, all the Sandman needs is a partner that helps him during the day or the night. And then he can actually sleep. And then he won't have to worry anymore, but I don't think he thought of that. But maybe he's too, gung-ho about him being all by himself and working on this project all by himself, maybe. So honestly, I'm not sure.
Listen, Sophie. Didn't your mother always tell you, do what you want to do? I know what you want to deep in your heart, but you have to realize it for yourself. What do you want?
I have to stop the Sandman, but... but what, though?
Sandman was in the long corridor earlier. Go meet him. Think it over, Sophie. Think about what you want.
A fairy's conscience. Okay, well, let's save. And he said that he would be inside in the long corridor, so let's teleport to the long corridor, and there we go. A letter. I can read this without the glasses. It's just plain English. Okay, I'm guessing the Sandman. Let's see here. To my dear Miss Grundler, I presume you are well. While we have passed each other many a time, unfortunately it would appear we have been unable to understand each other. I have prepared a special sleeping sand for you. Surely with the sand, even you will be able to slumber. I shall be waiting at the top of the castle. I hope you will not run away. The stairs are very old and full of holes, so please take care not to hurt yourself, my dear. Sandman. See, he's not a bad guy. He doesn't want to see it hurt, so he wasn't trying to kill us. Maybe he was trying to put us to sleep. Maybe when he was chasing us down, so he just wants us to come to him instead. So we need to figure out what we want to do. We can either let him do what he wants to do, or we can put him to sleep. Either one works, honestly. Sandman. Got the Sandman's letter. Well, let's do a nice save, and let's make our way up to the Sandman. Watch out for the holes, like he said, and not fall into them. I'm not sure what actually happens if you fall into them. I don't know if you actually do die, but I'm not going to test it, because honestly, it's not really worth trying. Well, there he is. Sandman. Guessing he still can't talk to us. Yep, still can't talk to us. It was hard not being able to sleep, right? I understand. I've been suffering the same way. Really, I'd want to be put to sleep too. I've wondered how good it would be to forget all the bad things and sleep. But I don't want to sleep forever. I want to wake up, even if it might be a bad day. I'm sorry, I can't understand Sandman, but this is the only thing I can do. Okay, we're having a fight scene. This is the first one we've ever done, so I don't know how this works in this game. Oh, it's kind of like in the other game. Okay, he dashes forward like the Crooked Man, and he also has an AoE attack, though. Okay, he's got 80 HP, so he has the same HP as us. I don't think he can attack me as fast, so we can tie our attacks, it seems. Oh, I got an extra hit on him, but I canceled it out. Okay, so far so good. We're gonna get really close to going down. Okay, he's at 10 of 100. Okay, let's see here. I'm guessing I'm gonna use the sleeping sand on him. I think that's a good idea. I want him to go to sleep. I want him to sleep, so he can have a nice rest. Okay. Okay, sorry buddy, but you need some sleep. You've been awake for centuries. Go to sleep. I'm not sure what happens if I didn't do that. I'm pretty sure he would just put me to sleep, but might as well just put him to sleep so he can at least have something. Good night, Sandman. Good night indeed, buddy. You don't have to put up with it anymore. Take a nice rest. Yeah, take a nice rest, little buddy. And I hope you enjoy your nice slumber. Hopefully it doesn't put him to sleep forever, though. Sophie. Hey, Lullaby. I put your master to sleep. I hope you're not mad about that. You put the Sandman to sleep. Yep, I have. I couldn't kill him. He put up with so much for humans. He just wanted to sleep. Oh, so if we didn't put him to sleep, we would kill him. Oh. Okay. That would have been scary. How long will he sleep? Who knows? He was up for centuries straight. Maybe he'll sleep for centuries too. I see. What is it, Sophie? Honestly, not sure. Maybe it was all that effort. Oh, you're tired now? But I feel really sleepy now. Well, I'm down. Sophie. I'll see you later, Lullaby. I'm probably down for the count. It's no good. I'm just too sleepy. 2 insomniacs down for the count. If I fall asleep now, if I can't wake everyone up, will all humans die in their sleep? Who knows?
No, they won't die. Time is stopped for them. They'll just keep sleeping.
That's good. Yeah, honestly, it's probably good. If I can wake up, I won't just put up with the bad things. I'll get back at Regan, and I'll tell Anne a thing or two. But Anne didn't do anything, and Papa, I'll apologize to him. Yeah, you need to apologize to the poor man, he didn't do anything. And also, I'll try to be friends with David. I'm sad I never even told him, but now we can be friends. I just want to have fun with him. I wonder if David thinks of me as his friend. Well, obviously he does.
Of course. You should know best how nice he is.
Yeah, he definitely is nice. There's so much I wanted to do. I want to think about tomorrow, but I'm too sleepy to stay up. Oh! Hello? Lullaby just changed into a new form. Hello? Ma? Oh, we turned into our mother. I guess. Shh. Quiet, dear. Not another word. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, he's trying to do a lullaby for us. You don't have to fear any monsters in the closet. I'll be right here. Did you say your prayers before bed? But I haven't heard you say it yet. Sophie, say it for me. Okay. I think I remember how this goes. Okay. Unless if Sophie doesn't say it, I'll try and do it. Good night, Mama. Yeah, good night. I think I laid my head, for my soul to keep. I forgot the actual thing. Oops. I actually don't remember how it goes. It said it at the very beginning, but I don't know it since I haven't done it since I was like 10. And I'm like 21 now, so it's been 11 years, so I actually don't remember the whole thing. I just remember the very end of it. Well, Sandman and me are asleep, so what happens to the rest of the world? And will Sarah be okay in the morning? Because we don't know how long Sarah's going to be asleep, too. Or, not Sarah. I don't know why I said Sarah. I mean Sophie. Yeah, I don't know when Sophie's going to wake up again. Oh, the Sandman woke up before me, and he doesn't look as tired. Well, I guess he's going to do something with me. I'm not sure what, but hopefully this leads to a good ending. Oh, he's taking us back home. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sandman. That's very nice of you. Hopefully he starts time back up, instead of, being the crazy little Sandman he was. I wish we could understand him, because I wonder what he would say if, we can actually hear what he's saying. Because I feel like he's saying some other things that we would like to know, but because of the fact that we don't understand his language, we can't actually communicate with the Sandman. The only way we can is through his memos and if he actually writes to us, like he did with the letter. It looks like he started the clock back up, since the clock is ticking now. And we are nice and awake. Morning. Yep, morning indeed. Am I back? Seems that way. Looks like we made him turn back the time. He's no longer crazy, and he's not crazy anymore. Was it all a dream? It definitely wasn't. I can tell you that one. Well, let's grab our clothes, since maybe we're going to school. That's all I can think of. The desk clock ticks on. Well, outside we go. Oh, our dad's here. Papa, weren't you staying at work?
Morning, Sophie. I was working, but I fell asleep. I just got back now.
Well, how's everything going? Oh yeah, wait a minute. We might apologize to him now.
Wait, Sophie. Is there something you wanted to tell me?
Yeah, what?
What was that call from school about? I've never gotten a call from Sister Mary before. What in the world happened? You didn't do anything bad, did you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Listen, Sophie,
I said I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong. Why did you get called? Just think about it. But not like you would know. Oh, come on, it's not the dad's fault. That's right, you wouldn't know, because you would never pay attention to me. Just work, work, work. Never spending time with me. Sophie, you said you were going to say sorry to him. When was the last time we ate together? When did you last say good night or good morning? You've never even done that for me. I'm not a good kid, because my selfishness made you push yourself again.
Sophie.
Is this not the good ending? I thought putting the Sandman to sleep would be a good ending. But it looks like Sophie's just breaking down on everyone now.
Oh no, that's not good, Sophie. Your hair's all red. Did you hit your head? Are you bleeding? Oh, right. That's just a regular color, silly me.
Can we punch her, please? I didn't like her before. Can we knock her out this time? Is your house built on a cliff or what, Regan?
Huh?
Just look at that hair. It's like you got in a tornado and the tornado won. You 1v1 to tornado and lost. But if you live on a windy cliff, that might explain a few things. Like a blowhard you are. Oof. Regan's friends are laughing at that one. How do you like that, Regan?
What are you girls laughing at? Hey, what's gotten into you?
What's gotten into you? I'm the only one who can ever show off in front of. You've always been Regan the blubbering crybaby.
You... Hey, stop it, you two.
Oh no, we're beating her up.
What's all this about?
Sister Mary, I'm sorry about this.
My word, what happened here?
Sophie's kind of becoming a bad person for some reason, and I don't know why.
Miss Grundler, Miss Bloomberg, you're coming to my room this instant. You first, Miss Grundler.
Seriously? Come on, Sophie, you did not have to do this. I quit being your sandbag. If you make fun of me, I'll pay it back in 100-fold, and nobody's making fun of my mom's red hair. Oof. I decided I'll fix my own problems. I'll do what I can do about the things I don't like. How about you do the same? If you swear to never bully me again, I'll gladly talk it out with you, like old times. Maybe giving the gem to the, Oh no, the Sandman got the gem in the end. It wasn't the actual unicorn, so...
Sophie!
Hey, Anne, I think you're about to get yelled at.
Why did you do that? That was so mean to Regan.
Wait. You're saying we were mean to Regan, but you never yelled at, Regan for yelling at... Okay, now you kinda do deserve to be yelled at, because now you're protecting Regan, and you're not protecting us. Okay, that's not fair. Does it matter to you, Anne? I'm not the one being teased.
I do care, Sophie.
Then why do you only ever watch? You said you were worried, but you just stayed quiet. You were just glad it meant that. You wouldn't be a target, weren't you?
No, I wanted to help, but...
Liar, just tell the truth. Say you were too scared.
Sophie.
Well, you just lost probably your only friend. I'm sorry. I was the one who told you that I was fine, so you shouldn't worry. I really did want someone to help, but I put up with it so you wouldn't worry. I thought you might not be my friend. So I was the liar. But I'm not doing that anymore. I won't let Regan get the better of me. I'll send her insults back and answer if she picks a fight. You might not like that, but if it's okay with you, I'd like us to stay friends. Will Anne do that after being yelled at? Technically, we didn't yell at her because technically we said sorry immediately after. Like we did with the father. Regan didn't deserve a sorry, honestly, so honestly, I know why she didn't say sorry for that one.
I'm so disappointed in you, Miss Grundler. A scuffle in the middle of the classroom? As a young lady, you should be ashamed. While I don't know what happened myself, such violent behavior is so unbefitting of you. It's like what a little kid would do.
Do
you remember the passage from the Job? at the sermon. Enduring suffering heightens your merits. Hardships is no reason to use force.
I'm no saint. Same. I'm just gonna be honest.
And why is that?
I can just grin and bear it, but it doesn't mean I'll be repaid greater merits. Am I really supposed to just put up with all my hardship for that? Not even. Screw up putting up with bad things to be called a saint. I don't want to be a saint, I just want to be human. It's far more important to be able to sleep at night, to do everything I can day by day, and to sleep looking forward to tomorrow.
Are you talking back to me, Miss Grundler? Do you think it's right to be childishly do as you please? Do you think God would approve?
And why can't you be a child? What was it? The kingdom of heaven belongs to those such as these? Do not raise such a... Oh wait, no, that's her.
Do not raise such quibbles with me. What am I saying is that your attitude is...
I don't think Sophie cares. I don't mind if God doesn't care for me. Oof, you don't want to say that to the sister. I think she's gonna get massively mad at that. Because ever since I was little, I know I've had someone watching over me.
I will be telling your father about this. He may be busy with work, but cannot overlook. I'm going to have a long talk with him.
Do what you will, sister. But he won't be available today. I have important business with him. What does that mean?
Miss Grundler.
I don't know what that means. I hope we don't yell at the father again. The poor old man didn't do anything. Hey Dad. Papa, did you not go to work? I'm guessing he said no to work today.
I took the day off.
Oh, I see. He took the day off to be with his daughter. That's nice. So he does care.
Sophie. I'm sorry. For not realizing how you felt. I thought you hated me. You're in high school now, and I wanted to be close, but I thought you'd be annoyed. I'm busy at work, true, but I convinced myself if I just kept working, you could be happy, but I guess I must be misguided. I didn't know how lonely you felt. I'm truly sorry, Sophie. Can you forgive your papa?
What is it, Sophie? I'll be praying for the day I can.
Sophie.
Did we... Oh. I was thinking we got a bad ending. I don't know if this is a good ending or a bad ending at this point. Because we've been just blowing up on people. I'm sorry for the awful things I did. I love you, Papa. I was scared to sleep in an empty house. I worried over things that were hiding in the closet, like I was a little kid. I don't want to be alone. Papa, stay with me.
Of course, Sophie. You're my precious daughter. Today's the end of a long Cold War between us. How about we go out for something to eat, Sophie?
Yeah, how about it? Sorry, Papa, hold that thought. There's somewhere else I want to go. Oh, yeah, we gotta see if David wants to be our friend. And there's his girlfriend, wife? I don't want to honestly know, because we never got closure on that. Because it was an ex before, and then they got together at the end again. So I don't know exactly what's going on with these two.
Ow, jeez.
What did you do?
I fell asleep watching TV at your place, so my neck's really sore.
No wonder your neck looked crooked.
Crooked, you say? Crooked, you say? There's a nice reference to the Crooked Man. I was waiting for that. David.
Hey, Sophie. Long time no see.
Oh, right, I should introduce you. This is Shirley, my fiancé.
Nice to meet you, Sophie. I've heard about you from David.
Hi, Shirley. Nice to meet you, too.
Huh, you seem pretty happy. Something good happened?
Yeah, actually. Well, there's a lot I want to talk about. A lot happened, and a lot changed. With Anne, Regan, and Papa. And also the Sandman.
Sandman? Feels like I've heard of that. What was it?
He's a fairy, David. A sleeping fairy. He uses his sand to put people to sleep.
That is indeed the truth. Well, that sounds like... Oh wait, no, that's her.
Well, it sounds like lots of fun, Sophie. We're going out for dinner. So, do you want to come? You can tell me all about it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Sure, let's go. Wait, but what about the dad? He wanted to go to eat. Huh. Well, see you later, David and Sophie. Or Shirley. And Sophie. Is that the end, then? Because she just said peace out to us. Like, she acknowledged that we were there. Unless she was saying goodbye to the Sandman. Oh, she was! She knew the Sandman was watching. I thought that was like a fourth wall joke, where she knew that we were watching over her. So ends the tale of the Sandman. Made up? Of course it isn't. You remember it, don't you? Though you were asleep, you remember a night that felt like an eternity. That night was the night you slept, while the Sandman stopped time. Now close your little eyes. I'll tell you another story tomorrow. Oh, good night, my little dear. I'm guessing that was the mother that told the story then. Oh. Happy end number 1. Don't stay up too late. Oh, cool. But with that, we are officially done with all the endings for this game. We've done all the bonus endings for the previous episode, and we also did all the endings for the normal of the game. So, with that, we're going to do a small little review on the game, how I felt about it, what I feel could have been improved, and what I liked from the game as well. So, some of the small things I think that could have been improved. Definitely would have to be the parts where I got stuck, and I had to actually look in a walkthrough in order to actually continue. So those parts were a little bit, I felt like the game could have told me a little bit more on what to do on certain spots. Although I do think it's good that we had to do a little bit of exploration. I do think a little bit of a hint would have been nice, or at least like a optional hint system would have been nice. But the whole series is over, so there's no way to improve this unless he does like some kind of like remake of all the games and better graphics or something like that. Or he redoes all the pictures and models and stuff like that, and then remakes all these games from 1 to 4, which could definitely happen. It did happen with Mad Father, which is now has its own like HD remake, which was completely free if you actually had the game, which was actually pretty nice, but you can also play the original too, which is pretty cool. If the creator were to come back and do that, I do hope they have that feature where you can come back and play the original one if you want to see it in its old style. Because I really do like the ability to kind of see like legacy content of a previous story if you have the option to make it into HD and like play it through new graphics and other stuff. So I do think that's really cool. I do think if there was anything that I think that was really, really cool, I do think that it was really refreshing that it wasn't just straight up in-your-face horror like Crooked Man was anytime whenever Duke came up onto the screen, or the Crooked Man, or I don't usually like to call him Duke because that says exactly who he is. He's supposed to be a monster, and you're not supposed to think of him as the actual priest that he is, or I'm pretty sure he was a priest if I remember correctly. It's been a while, a long, long time. I think like 6-8 months is how long ago it was since I've done the original game. So, but yeah, he was more of like in your face, chasing you down, freaking you out just because of the fact that this zombified, crooked monstrosity is chasing you around throughout the entire story. And every single place he's going to be chasing you at some point, and you need to know how to defend yourself. That was definitely refreshing. I liked how the game was more about the actual story and made you think that the Sandman was evil, but he actually wasn't throughout the entirety of the game. He was just misunderstood, but he was also crazy, because although he wasn't a bad guy, it didn't mean that he wasn't a bad guy, which means as an antagonist. He was chasing you down, he tried to put you to sleep forever, and if you didn't stop him, everyone would be put to sleep forever, and in some endings, the Sandman would end up crying himself to sleep, knowing that people that he put to sleep forever are going to be in internal nightmares, which is definitely a very sad ending for the poor man, because he didn't know any of this would happen. Although he did do it, he didn't know the consequences of what he was actually doing until he just snapped and found out that by putting everyone to sleep, you're not actually going to have a good time, because he didn't know how to put everyone back to wake, apparently. But because he woke up again, because he used the normal sleeping sand on him, and also Sophie wasn't evil like she was when she had the gem, it gave you a completely different ending for him, and he ended up waking up, you fell asleep as well, and he ended up waking everyone up, and you get that good ending for the game, and you also see that everyone's waked up, they're all alive, they're all happy, and the Sandman has a good ending, and doesn't die or become, like, he's not sad at the end where, Sophie's dead. So everyone lives in the end, basically, is what I'm trying to say, and everyone's happy, which is pretty cool. But I definitely enjoyed this game. I don't know when we're going to be getting into the Boogeyman. I do think it's probably going to be a while from now, because I do have a list of games that I want to do. Here, I'll pull up my list. It won't be on screen for you specifically, but I will tell you what is on there. So you might hear my mouse for a second, and while I try and get to it real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot. My thing thinks I'm in shift mode for some reason, I don't know why. If I can get to it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so the games I'm planning on doing in the near future, I want to revisit Angels of Death at some points, because with the original time when we actually did do Angels of Death, my setup was not this good, and I'm pretty sure if I were to go back to it, my microphone is terrible in that series. My persona in that series was a lot different. I wasn't, talking as much. I was more of just, I was reading it, but I wasn't actually I wasn't really reacting to it like I do now. And I feel like if I were to go back to it, I'd be able to do it much more justice than I did when I previously did it. So I do really want to go and revisit that game at some point. I would like to play through Persona 4. I also want to do Minish Cap at some point. Observer's System Redux. Maybe Blair Witch. I'm not 100% on that one. Detroit Become Human is one that I want to do. And I guess if we end up doing the Boogeyman, we'll be doing that sometime this year as well, I think. But there's definitely those games, and there's also one more that's not on that list. And I want to revisit, if I can grab it from here without messing up anything. I want to revisit this. I was able to pick this up, and I actually really want to play through Ni no Kuni again, so if you guys will let me go through that, that would be very fun, because I really want to play through the original Ni no Kuni again, so we're going to do 2 revisits, and the better graphics, and the better sound recording, and stuff like that. I feel like I could do both my favorite games more justice now, because Ni no Kuni Original is one of my favorites. That has always been one of my favorites for a long, long time. And honestly, I really love that series. It's probably one, if, or even my favorite game of all time. So, that one, Angels of Death, is definitely a revisit as well. I don't think we're going to have many revisits, only for the ones that I feel like really deserve it, because they're games that I grew up with, basically. Games that I loved when I was not a child, but I was in high school, I was going through some major phases, and they just meant a lot to me back then. So, being able to go through one of the games that I grew up when I was a middle schooler, Ni no Kuni, and when I was in high school, near the final, I think it was my sophomore year of high school, was Angels of Death, I believe. And, geez, both of those games were just mean a lot to me, honestly, because during those times I was being bullied in school. I had horrible times with just going to school and just having horrible teachers treat me like trash. It was horrible. But when I went home and played through these games, I just got to just sit down, relax, and just forget about things for a little bit, and get to listen just to a really really cool story, because although Angels of Death is a horror game, first and foremost, it really does have a really cool story. And then Ni no Kuni's is just really heartwarming, because you just go from the start of the game, you're just dying inside because of what what happens. I don't want to go through the details of the beginning for people that don't know it, in case they do go from this series to Ni no Kuni, or haven't seen Ni no Kuni and don't want to be spoiled and want to either play the game or watch someone play the game and then see what actually starts that, but it's really sad at the very beginning. And then you just go through this whole adventure with Oliver and Esther and Swain, and you just go through this entire world, and it's just like, you just learn about all these different people, and it's really cool. So I definitely want to do that. So with that, thank you all for going through the series with me, The Sandman. This actually has been a really, really fun game. I definitely think this was better than the Crooked Man, although I do think the Crooked Man was really good. I do think this game was a lot better. I do like the idea of how the series is going, because each game is going to have a different man, and there's different themes attached to each man. So the first one was the Crooked Man, which is horror, and then you have the Sandman, which is misunderstanding. I don't know what the Boogeyman's going to be. Maybe it's going to be something that I don't understand. Maybe I'm thinking of Crooked Man differently, because maybe it's not horror. Maybe Boogeyman is the horror one. And then you have the Hangman, which I don't know what that one's going to be about either. But we still have 2 more games for the Strange Man series, or I think that's the actual name for it. But I think it's also called the Something Man series as well, but the actual name is called the Strange Man series. But with that, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and keep being spooky. I'll be seeing you all in the next series. And technically, the next series for me is going to be Shadow Dragon, which will already be up, so I actually don't know what the next game is from here on out. So, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Actually, you know what? Let's do Ni no Kuni next. I'll be doing that next, so after this series, Ni no Kuni. I'll be seeing you all in the other world. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.